So I have a tendency of making make-work projects. I bought a dining room set, like a table and chairs, when we bought our house. And I thought I loved it, and it turns out I didn't. So I sold our table and chairs, and the condition, the agreement that we had was, if I was going to sell it, I had to spend less money to replace it than what I sold it for. So I sold it for $200, and I found a table and chairs set on the Facebook Marketplace site, and the chairs are really all I was after. So that was only $100, but we took this door off from going into the basement, and I love it. And I'm gonna make it into my dining room tabletop. I am going to make a table completely out of recycled stuff, and Zach is currently taking off all of the old hardware. And then I'm gonna get all of this paint stripped off of it, probably just gonna sand it. While I'm doing that, Zach is gonna put this car back together, and then maybe we can clean up the garage. Right now here. So under that white paint is lead paint. That sucks. So we are getting masks, and we are like a minimum of 20 minutes from the nearest hardware store. So I am coming into the husband store. So here is a wonderful example of me being overambitious. There are so many layers of paint on this old door. What I was hoping to be a really quick project is rapidly turning into not a quick project. What do you think, Zach? You do this to me all the time. Me doing this to you, not the other way. Sorry. Cold out here. I have my 120 grit on here. I'm gonna go over it once more and try and round off these edges here, and then go over some 220. So nice, it's so smooth. I love this. All right, first things, music. Are you keeping the glue worms still? Thanks for the help, man. Good boy. Okay, so, hi, mister. A really helpful hint here is between these cracks, we have some marks, I guess, from me when I was taking the screwdriver to it, trying to get everything out. So what we're trying to do with all of these bits here is we got to get some sandpaper between it and just pull these little bits up. Hi, Mr. Helpful. Oh, thanks. So for instance, right here, I got to get that up. So all I've done is I have a piece of cardboard, literally just a scrap piece, and a piece of sandpaper. And I'm just going to wrap it around the cardboard. I can't get anything done here with you, can I? No. And anyways, so I'll just run this between the cracks and try and get some of this stuff up. Moving on to the table legs, these fence posts are not only going to be the legs, they're also going to be the cross pieces and the footrest that runs along the full length of the table. It's too nice outside to keep this operation in the garage. So I just pulled these boards down from on top of the rafters in the garage. These boards were pulled out of the kitchen, what's the kitchen now in the farmhouse. And they were kept and they were stored and they are pretty rough looking. So there's lots to be cleaned off of them. I don't know if you can tell or if you can see. They are filthy. So this one's been sanded. It is the same wood that is currently in the living room. So hopefully this turns up really nice. I'm going to use these boards for skirting around the table, and I think it's going to look really nice. It should sort of finish up, I think, in the same color that the tabletop will. So I'm hoping that the colors aren't extremely different after we get the clear coat on them. I thought about cutting this part out, but clearly I am having some troubles with my palm sander. So it didn't want to work. I checked the cords. Everything seemed to be fine, and then all of a sudden my sanding pads didn't want to stay on. And we have a different one that isn't a Velcro stick, but Zach had it at work, so I was left with this one. If anyone has any tips on how to keep these sanding pads on a Velcro palm sander, I would love to hear those tips. I know I addressed this in the beginning of the video, but our garage looks like this probably half of the year. We don't have a lot of storage for all of the things that we use and things that we do. So we have construction materials, we have farm materials, we have clearly vehicles in here that are being worked on, but we also store all of our wood in here and all of our summer equipment like our lawnmowers, and it is a mess. There's no point in hiding it. We try to tidy it and we try to organize it, but it just seems to be one of those things we're always coming back to. So this year we're probably going to be doing another video on garage storage. But I mean, if any of you guys can relate, go ahead and leave us a comment. Maybe it won't make us feel so bad. of varathane on the tabletop here and on the base. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a really quick scuff to get all of the fibers that have been pulled up off. And I'm just gonna use this little, I think it's really for drywall, but it's just a little sanding square. It's got a softer, like a finer side and a rougher side. So I'm just gonna take the fine side, really lightly just go over and just run over all those little fibers. And I'll do it for the tabletop and I'll do it for the base. And then it'll be ready for its final coat. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be sitting at this for dinner. Okay, now here's the moment you've actually been waiting for. Here is a little refresher on the before and into the after. I adore how this turned out. There is so much beauty in the imperfections of natural products. Nothing that I can buy will look like this. There will never be two tables that look like this. I know not all of the paint came up, but I think it looks beautiful. You know, there's so much character in this table, and you know, every board has a story. I love that right here we kept the hole. And we kept this notch here. It really shows that this used to be something very different. It was a door, and you know, it has character. It has something that you just can't buy with something manufactured and mass produced. So I love this. I love everything about it. It's so smooth. I love how it's turned out, and yeah, I would do this again. I love that this door is a part of this house and it's a part of the history that's here, and we're able to harness that. We're able to keep that into the house, and this door didn't go to waste, and it became something very beautiful that we absolutely love and we use every day. Thank you for watching our video. I hope that you enjoyed it. We try really hard to use what we have and be as sustainable and reduce as much waste as possible. So if you liked today's video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so that you don't miss any other videos like this one. And we hope that you guys are all staying safe.